Yeah, hello? Oh, hey, man. What's going on? Yeah, we're fixing to record here in a few minutes. Probably not. You know how he is. But, yeah, we got our challenges set for this week. Yeah, he challenged me to watch 2 episodes of The Witcher, and I challenged it. I got him good. Yeah, I challenged him to watch Hercules in New York. Hey, everybody, I'm Richard,
And I'm Jesse,
and we are.
the Unseeing Critics. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Unseeing Critics. I am, as always, am Jesse, and along with me is my equal co-host. We are both co-hosts, Richard.
Am I allowed to speak?
I shut up at night.
Yep. Hold on, I got a phone call. You can keep talking, though, and then I'll come back in.
So we are going to be talking about.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, we're actually recording right now. No, he hasn't yelled at me yet. I'm sure he will, but yeah. Tell him not to be said. Okay. All right. Talk with you later. Sorry about that.
Who is that?
What do you mean?
You were talking about me.
Was I? I have no
Yes.
idea what you're talking
You
about.
said I haven't yelled at you yet.
Hold
And
on
I
a
should be
second.
nice with you.
Yeah, he just yelled at me.
No, I didn't.
No, it didn't take long, did it? Nah. Yeah, you'll hear it on. All right, later. Okay. So, how's your week been, Jesse?
My week's been really good. How's yours been?
Been pretty good. Can't complain. Had a good weekend. Finished watching all the Star Wars movies that I have.
Do you have them all?
Yes. 1 through 9, and I have Solo as well.
Did you watch that?
Yeah, I really like it.
Oh, okay.
I really like it. And I like the other ones as well, but there's just something about episode 4, 5, and 6 that's just
Oh, yeah.
the best to me. But anyway, so we watched The Gray Man,
Yes, we did.
and we watched
Kindergarten Cop.
Kindergarten Cop. Now, we were told that Kindergarten Cop 2 was on Netflix.
That's what I always... Yeah, that's what I was told, and it's not there anymore. I was pissed.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, I'm not buying it to watch it. I'm just not. But the first Kindergarten Cop, what are your thoughts?
Oh, my God. I loved watching every minute of this. I love this movie. The comedy's funny. I mean, I like the kids. There's a little bit of action in there. Like, I feel like this movie has everything. And the thing that cracked me up is I watched the TV show. Well, it's over now, but I watched the TV show NCIS LA. And the woman that put... What's
You
that?
can keep going. You get another phone call. No, I turned it on Do Not Disturb.
The woman that plays the teacher
Yeah, he's talking about
is
Kindergarten
also the
Cop
woman
right
that
now.
plays the boss.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're
I know.
getting me all jumped up.
Do what? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was me. I told you later. Okay, sorry about that.
What I was saying.
Oh yeah.
What I was sorry, for some reason I don't know why my Audible just started talking.
I do
Anyway,
hate when that happens.
yeah, it was annoying. Like I heard the guy's voice in my ear that is reading Newtown. I'm like, what the hell? Anyway, as I was saying, woman that plays the head of the school was also the boss in NCIS LA, so that was kind of funny. I like her. I like how like when Arnold knocks out that punches that guy, she's like, "What did it feel like?" And he tells her, and she starts like punching the air. I just
Yeah,
love
the
this
dad
movie.
that would hit the boy and
Yes,
I guess
I
wife.
love everything about this movie. I love this movie, and I love that it had audio description.
Yes. Is there anything bad about this movie?
No,
I mean,
honestly, I don't think so.
I don't think there is either. I enjoyed it whenever I first saw it. And while it doesn't have the one-liners that something like Blood on the Highway or Major
No, of
Pain,
course not.
it doesn't have like the one-liners of movies like that.
It has "Who's Your Daddy" and "What Does He Do?"
Well, it has that one, and my personal favorite, it's not a Thuma.
Oh yeah,
And boys have penises, girls have vaginas.
that kid was funny. Like everything, he's like, "You're gonna die."
Yeah, and I just I kept laughing at the description of the boy, like little doe-eyed boy, looking up the skirts.
Yeah, yeah, with the dolls.
Yeah. Oh man, this movie is just it's a feel-good movie with some serious tones in it, but all in all, it's just a feel-good movie.
Oh
And
yeah, I love it. I love it. Like I said on Facebook when I shared that I watched it, I said, usually I don't give my thoughts away for the podcast so everybody will listen, but I don't think it's much of a surprise. This movie's a joy to watch.
it is, and an update on that, we have an average of 8 listeners a week, so I think that's pretty good for
It is.
just starting out. And um, my my best friend, my best Lunchmeat friend, um, says that agrees with me that we have hit our stride, which is crazy to do so early in the life of this. Hold on,
I
I'm getting
think it's.
another. Hello. Yeah, we're still recording. I've got to say a couple of words. Yeah, I was actually talking. Okay, yeah. All right. Anyway, that was Agent Baloney. So, but back to the movie. It had really good feel good. I love the ferret, although in reality, the only ferret I've ever come across stank to high heaven.
I heard they stink terribly.
Yeah, and it's like I wanted one when this movie came out.
And then you smelled it, you're like,
and I
no.
smell one like nah, because that's just straight up nasty. At least in my opinion.
And I think it's funny. Like I was reading trivia about this on IMDb, and it was saying how Arnold has a ferret, but in reality, he is he passed a law in California that says you can't have ferrets.
And it's crazy, that was in his older life where he, was the governor.
I want to watch that documentary on Netflix. I don't know if it's out or it's coming about him. It goes through his whole life.
That would be really cool. I know he quit competition bodybuilding because he said he was winning all the time. I mean, that's
great.
That's pretty awesome. Have you ever watched the video of him talking about like bodybuilding on YouTube?
No, but I've heard the clips.
It feels like calming. Every time you lift the weight, the muscle burn. It's like you're calming. You're calming here, you're calming there, you're calming everywhere.
I used to listen to Howard Stern, and he would play that clip all the time.
I mean, I've been into the gym. I've done,
It does not feel like.
And no, it does not. I never once got that feeling.
No,
it's like
me either. I'm like, fuck, why am I doing this?
Yeah, it's like, Arnold, you got to be on crack rock or something, But it's so crazy that Arnold, can play the comedic role, but also can be extremely serious.
I also found out that, according to that trivia again, this was his favorite movie he's ever done because he loved working with the kids.
I can see that.
He said he wished there wasn't any violence at all, but they said for Hollywood they needed it, and I feel like they needed it.
Yeah, because it made it kind of
It,
jailed the story, you
yeah.
know. Now what about? Okay, well, let's rate this. How many stars?
5.
5. Yeah, easily,
Should we
easily.
should we talk about the other stuff that we've watched, or do you want to save that to the end? Like I watched this, and just running through.
Oh well, I mean it's your show, so
No, it's not
yeah.
my show.
Look over what we've watched like all week.
Okay.
Yeah, he just took control and basically told me to sit down because
No, I
he wanted to
didn't.
talk about
Tell James to quit calling
other
you.
stuff that we watched. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to call my psychiatrist after we get through recording again because it's really getting to me.
I
Yeah.
haven't even done anything.
All right. Talk to you later. Yeah. He's starting to whine, so I got to get back. All right. Bye. All right. So what
I
all
haven't
else?
even done anything.
What are you talking about?
Your phone call with James.
Oh, is that who that was?
You called him Agent Lunchmeat or some shit, and that's what you guys have been talking about on Facebook. And Alan told me that he always tried to get me to be a heel on our show, and I never was. But now I'm a fucking heel, and I'm gonna embrace it.
Okay.
Tired of being a face. Tired of being a nice guy. You're being an asshole to
He
me.
is really, really yelling at me now. Yeah. Mission accomplished. See ya. Okay. So what all did you watch?
I watched the Power Rangers Netflix special that was like them in their 40s. I had a lot of fun with it.
Like the actors, like
Yes.
what are they doing now, kind of thing.
No, it was actually the characters like had to stop Rita again. It was
Oh,
like
and they're like 40-something years old now.
Yep.
Oh, that would be kind of cool.
It was I really enjoyed it for like nostalgia. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I remember watching the first Power Ranger movie, and while I was quote unquote of the age where it's like you shouldn't be watching that stuff, man, the graphics and
Why?
all.
What was the age of news? That came out when you and I were a certain age, so of course we'd watch it.
Well, not me, but yeah, I didn't really like the TV show a whole lot, but the movie, man, the graphics and the graphics were just phenomenal. I mean, I loved it. And it's not that I like necessarily hated the TV show, but it's just like I don't know, I was right there at the edge of the
So what
the
was
age.
the age that we shouldn't have been watching Power Rangers? I don't understand.
I don't know. I mean, it just felt like I was too mature to be watching that. You know, because most of like the younger generation is the one that watched it and tried to act it out. I mean, it's a weird kind of thing. I can't put like an actual number on it.
I think we were like 10 when it came out.
And I don't know. You want me to look it up and see when Power Rangers
I
came
thought it came
out?
out 94. Maybe I'm wrong though.
Well, that would make us 11. Let's
Oh yeah.
let's see. But yeah, keep talking while I do this.
But yeah, I really enjoyed it. They had a nice the whole thing was about the daughter of Trini getting over the fact that her mom died, and I really liked that because the actress that played Trini passed away in real life in a car accident. So they really dedicated it to her, kind of.
Well, didn't Tommy, didn't he die or commit suicide?
Yes, but I think he committed suicide probably after this was filmed because they acted like he wasn't in it, but they acted like he was still alive. So I think they started working on this before he passed.
Oh, huh. Yeah, I just have to apologize to him. Yeah. Okay. You're actually right. We were 10 years old when it came out because the first episode was August 28th, 1993.
Oh, I said 90. Okay.
Well, you said that we were 10 years old.
Yeah, I did.
So I was giving you a little credit,
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'm trying to butter him up. Yeah.
Put your phone away.
What are you talking about? Are
You're
you watching me or something?
I heard you.
No, I was on mute. You didn't hear nothing. So, I don't know. It's like the show, it wasn't bad, but like I said, it's just I guess maybe
Wasn't for you?
obviously, yeah. Let's see. I've finished all of my Star Wars movies that I have, and I really like those.
Yep.
Nothing touches episode 4, 5, and 6, so
No.
nothing. And it's got me wondering, are they going to come out with like episode 10, or
I
are they
don't
going
really
to
know what they're
are
gonna
they
do.
going to leave it? But I like them. I like them. Trying to think what else I watched. Let's see. I know I watched this one movie that I'll talk about here in a little bit.
While you're thinking, I finished The Night Agent.
What did
Oh
you
my
think
god,
about it?
loved it. I'm so ready for more. Loved it.
Yes, yes,
There
yes,
is not one
yes.
moment I loved every minute of it. Like there's nothing negative I can say about that show either.
No, the episode length was perfect.
Yep. First
Not too
episode was a
much
bit slow,
action.
but I was held into it.
Hold on a sec. Yeah, I told you we're still recording. Yeah, yeah. Uh huh. He's not talking right now. I
Why?
think he's listening to me. I don't want you to
Why
get
does
mad.
he?
He's
I have a
getting mad.
question.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
he
not
wants me to
mad.
ask you something. Uh huh.
Not mad, but why do you think? Why does he think we're not done or we're not done recording yet?
He said basically, know your role, shut your mouth, we're recording, and we'll talk with you later. I better go because I think he's really getting mad. Yeah. All right. See ya. Okay.
I have to
I
see
don't.
him do the podcast on Wednesday.
Do you?
Yes. I
Oh.
have to come up with action quotes.
You might have to kiss up to him.
No.
Let's see. But yeah, I love The Night Age. I thought it was really well played. Like I said, not too much like murder and all. Episode lengths was perfect. The audio description I thought was really good in the show.
Katie got annoyed because every other word she felt like was Chelsea, because she has a friend named Chelsea. And whenever Chelsea was on the screen, it was Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea.
Yeah. I did hate that one dude got killed.
I was gonna say that pissed me off.
Yeah, but it made sense.
It did.
And so what about anything else that you've watched?
No, that's pretty. I started watching Conan the Barbarian, but I didn't finish it.
I watched this TV show called Plutonic.
Oh, I wanted to watch that.
You need to. It is hilarious. It's not as funny as, say, Shrinking.
But I like Seth Rogen though, so that's why I wanted to watch it.
But it's really, really good, and I enjoyed it. Can't wait for the new episode to come out. But in watching the Star Wars movies, Harrison Ford was in them. So it made me want to go back and watch Shrinking.
Oh my god, he's so funny in that.
Yeah. But anyway, let's see, what else did I watch? I did some reading actually this week, so that was a good thing. I also watched this movie.
Okay.
That makes me want to punch you right in the face while I simultaneously kick you between the legs. I'm not finished.
I think you got your revenge by taking phone calls from James the whole fucking show.
Yeah, he's really yelling at me. Okay, I'm gonna set the phone down again. Okay, and I was challenged to watch this, so let me get myself. So I had to watch it because it was a challenge.
You could have given up.
Not me.
But I do need to say before you talk about it though that I should have treated it more like a challenge than a punishment, and I could see where that was a punishment, and I am saying in front of everybody else that I'm apologizing to you.
I appreciate that. Just apologize to me. Okay. As far as this movie goes,
yes.
Where in the 9 realms of sanity do you find this movie any kind of good.
Now, I will say it isn't good in the way you say a movie's good, but it entertained me. I don't know why it's so like the first time I watched it, I hated it, but subsequent viewings, it's so batshit crazy. It's like you can't look away. It's like a car crash, and I love it for that reason. Like kind of like watching Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. That movie sucks. It's a bad movie, but it's so bad it entertains me, and that's how this is. It's so bad that I'm entertained by it.
You need to volunteer for a brain transplant.
I found 2 other people that enjoyed the movie for what it was.
Then y'all need to
And
gather your resources. Gather your resources and move to a deserted island, because it's never going to get overpopulated by people that like this movie, because the movie sucks.
I don't love this movie. I'm not saying I want to watch this movie all the time. I'm just saying it entertained me. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it was good.
You know, I live out in the country.
Yeah.
I contemplated screwing screws into a 2x4 or hammering nails into a 2x4 and beating myself upside the head.
But it has a kung fu magician.
You want me to say, oh yeah, well that makes it all better? No,
I'm just saying. And the actual thing that made me laugh my ass off the first time I ever watched this is there's a scene like when he's talking about his dream or whatever that he had to his girlfriend, that he sounds like a fucking dubbed voice from an anime from like 1992.
Dude, the movie was horrible. It was supposed to be. I'm
not saying it was good.
And it was horrible.
It is.
How?
Well, your next challenge is to watch 2 episodes of The Witcher. I think you'll be better at that.
I mean, you deserved like 15 losses for that. And
I never said it was good. I never said it was good. I never said the phrase, it's good.
Watched it and felt dumber for having watched it. God, I hope they might pick that up.
I heard it, but yeah.
But movie was hard. I wouldn't even give it 1 star. If I could give it 0 stars,
you can do whatever you want. It's your show.
You know how I felt after I finished this movie? It's free on Tubi if you're dumb enough to go click on it and watch it.
Now you just alienated those people that liked the movie.
Don't care. It's your show. You'll get blamed. I enjoyed the commercials more than I did the movie. There wasn't enough of them,
was there?
No. It's like I felt dumber for having watched it, and may God have mercy on my soul.
I do have an honest question for you, though, all joking aside.
Yes.
Before you saw this movie, what was the worst movie you've ever seen? Because I'm assuming this is it now.
I'm trying to think of the name of the movie. I know it's got Tom Arnold in it. I think it was called The Stupids.
I think I've heard of that. Sometimes Tom Arnold's okay as an actor, and sometimes he sucks.
I think the name of the movie is The Stupids, where they sing "I'm My Own Grandpa." Yeah.
I remember the name.
I remember watching that movie thinking, it wouldn't hurt too bad to put my head in a vice and tighten it.
Now I never want to legitimately recommend a horror movie now that might be lower budget, because I feel like you'll hate it just because it's like Demon Wind.
This movie made me want to get the money up, drive or ride up to Sunbury, Pennsylvania, knock on your door, and kick you right in the face.
Can I make a promise to you now?
You can.
Anything that I ever recommend to you from here on out, unless it's like a challenge, like
which is what that was. Mm-hmm.
I know. Unless it's like a punishment where you miss a challenge. Shut up, Audible. Oh my God, it won't stop.
Yeah, now he's trying to be like us and talking on the phone. Yeah.
No, I'm not.
I'm currently at Piccolo level. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Anything I recommend to you in the future, I will legitimately like think it's good and like it. It will not be a demon win situation. I will never do that to you again.
Only time will tell. But yes, I honestly thought about coming up to Pennsylvania just so I could like punch you in the face.
I would give this 2 stars and enjoy. I enjoy it for what it is. It's so bad.
So, the Gray Man. Oh no,
You
let's
can go
save the
first.
Gray Man for last. You have almost finished the entire Noobtown book.
Yes, I have.
What do you think about it so far? Because that was your challenge. I mean, I did a good challenge of something that's really
I'm sorry,
good.
I screwed up. I'm sorry about that. I admit that I made a mistake.
I mean, put it this way, Jesse. Put it this way. I would rather reread Light of the Jedi than ever watch Demon Wind.
Oh God. I like Mayor of Noobtown. I enjoy it. I love the character of Jim. Guard is amazing. Just like the things they get into, like the one-liners and stuff like that are great.
Yes.
I could do a little bit without the stats, but that's just I've gotten better at like tuning it out.
Yes, and that's what I do because they really don't matter.
No,
you know,
and they don't like the thing that doesn't matter is they don't matter to tell you the stats, but then like when he analyzes them, I'm like, I don't like why he made these decisions. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah, I'm the same way and that's in any lit RPG.
Oh, I'm sure. Just like to me, I'm just like, no, I don't.
Yeah, and Noobtown is one of the better ones that it's not all in like a lot of the other ones.
Like I don't need the analysis, I guess is what I'm saying.
Right. I got you. The Gray Man.
That I laughed out loud at, though. I mean, it's funny.
Oh yeah, and the books just keep getting better, in my opinion.
I'm gonna have to get more.
Oh yes, and the narrator is fantastic.
Who is he? I don't remember his name.
Jonathan McLean.
Okay.
Jonathan.
Showing that it's not my show, you can go first with the Gray Man.
So you're allowing me to go first, or are you directing me to go first?
No.
Yeah, this is just like an awesome running joke, though, ain't it?
To you.
You sound.
It's nice like bitch.
Yeah, you do. The Gray Man.
Mitch, when you wait, sorry.
Go ahead. No, I'll sit here.
No, when you listen to this episode, Mitch, eat some peach pie.
The Gray Man. It's on Netflix. I'm not sure what the star rating was because I didn't. I looked, but I can't remember.
I don't ever
now.
pay attention.
And I don't care what other people think. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. And that's just how it is. I would have to rate the Gray Man not quite 5, but I definitely a strong 4.
It's based on a book as well.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see that.
I don't think it tells you in the thing, but the guy's name is I don't remember his first name, but his last name's Carr.
Robin Carr? That's the only Carr I know. Huh. But I love the action in it. The audio description was good, but I think they could have done a little bit better job because sometimes the talking was over.
Yes,
some stuff, and that gets on my nerves because I'm missing something that is going on in the movie, and it may be trivial. That's fine, but I'm still missing dialogue.
I feel like we missed that.
I mean,
Jack
it was doubled
Carr
down. Jack Carr. I don't think I've ever read anything by him.
There's a whole series of.
Don't think I'd go back and read it for this now because.
Wait a minute. Yeah. I'm sorry, that's the wrong person. Wrong. It's based on a book, but that's.
Gotcha. But I liked it. It told a great story. I love how he was able to improvise. Mm-hmm. I mean, and it's also got Billy Bob Thornton in it, so
he was hysterical.
Yes. In a serious movie, he was hysterical.
And so the other one I have to say, Chris Evans was hysterical.
Yes.
Oh my God. I laughed so hard at so many different things.
I mean, it was one of my favorite parts was we don't chew gum here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and he's like, oh, and then and then later in the movie, he's like, can I chew gum? And
I
she's
love
like,
his relationship with the little
yeah.
girl as well.
Yeah, I mean, he immediately, or it seemed like immediate, like fell in love with her. Not like as in a relationship,
Right.
feeling in love, but like
And I love
protective
how he tells her
parenting.
to like turn up the records.
Yes, yes. Really good movie. Like I said, strong four.
Oh, yeah. Loved it.
Somebody might could argue me to be in the 5. It would take some, but definitely a strong 4. And what were your thoughts about it?
I have to echo what you said. I love this movie. I liked it a lot. I liked the action. I liked how he improvised the weapons. I liked the comedy that went through it. Like Chris Evans was hilarious.
Like the kind of like morbid humor to
Yes.
lighten it. Oh, and that one part, can't you guys just shoot him? He's handcuffed to the bench. Why can't y'all hit him? And, you know, it's so funny because like that'd be the first place I'd concentrate firing to.
Yep. It's just like the whole thing in Star Wars with the stormtroopers that can never shoot straight.
Yeah, I was like, but it was excellent.
I've never been a very well. I can always take him or leave him, Ryan Gosling, but I really liked him in this movie.
Yeah, all in all, really good. Do you think you could ever rewatch it?
Maybe.
I think I could rewatch it, but
Yeah.
I think it'd have to be a while.
Yeah, it's not one like Demon Wind where I'm like, I want to. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
I will punch you in the face.
No, I would probably rewatch this like when the sequel comes out, maybe.
Yeah.
But,
to kind of remind you what's going on, but
yeah,
definitely worth checking out if you haven't watched it. You know, definitely check it out. But let's go to our new segment, sir.
We have a new segment.
Yes, remember Batman versus
Yes.
Superman. So, why is Superman better than Batman?
Because Superman is the most powerful Kryptonian in the world. He's more powerful than Batman. He's more powerful than, anybody on Earth, basically. He has the powers of a god, and he just gets everything done. I mean, he's Superman. He's the ultimate superhero.
So, you're saying that a man that is like a god because he uses crack rock or crypto rock.
Kryptonium, sir.
Crypto rock. You say he's better than Batman because he gets all
He's
these
more
powers
powerful
from.
than Batman. Yes.
So he's better than Batman because he
This hurts
uses
my soul
drugs.
to defend Superman.
Because he uses drugs, while Batman does everything off his own humanness.
Not drugs. It's rays of like.
But he has help, while Batman has nothing but his ingenuity and money. Hmm?
I can't even fuck Superman. I can't do it.
God, that was quick.
Yes, it was. I can't.
Not as quick as me like a Demon Wind.
Batman is my favorite superhero of all time.
Batman is awesome. Adam West, Burt Ward, all the way up. Michael Keaton. Loved him as Batman. So, so that was easily to defeat you.
Yes, it was. I couldn't even do it.
Oh, so what's next week then? I have an idea.
All right, you can give it. I don't really have one.
Hulk Hogan versus Goldberg.
Oh, sweet Jesus! I don't. Oh God. Should we roll dice to see which one we defend?
I don't know because I kind of won the argument with Batman versus Superman.
did. So who do I have to defend? Oh, fuck you! I know who I'm gonna have to defend.
Who are you gonna have to defend?
Goldberg.
That's it. Remember, you can
God.
you can
I don't even
find
like Hogan, and I can defend him. Oh my God!
you can find us on the web at www.unseeingcritics.wordpress.com. You can also find us on Facebook. We have a group now. Be sure to join and participate, where you can find tons of fun facts about Jesse and even a couple about me. We do release, well, I release some reels every once in a while about the Unseen Critics, so be sure to look there for them as well. Is there anything else? Oh, yes. They can email us. And what's our email address again?
unseeingcritics@gmail.com.
Is there anything else?
I'm just still stunned at what I have to do next week.
Hey, Agent Baloney. Yeah, it's going to be rough on you. Definitely going to be rough on you.
I can't even think of one thing to say.
You know what? I do have one thing to say.
What's that?
See you later, freaks.